Hey guys, how are you guys doing tonight?
Good, Coach. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Already at the helm for 7 years now in Beaver Country. What's that been like as the stable figure in parts of that program to keep success at the highest level?
We still have a lot of things that we want to achieve, but yeah, you're in there. Things are starting to get established. But 7 years doesn't seem like 7 years. It goes fast when you get into this thing. It's such a grind, so things happen so fast. So it doesn't thinking back, it doesn't seem like it's been 7 years.
Last year, you guided this team to the regional quarters and a tough loss to Canton South, and you returned your quarterback, Austin Klein, this year. Talk about his growth from his junior year to his senior year to lead this offense.
He came in as a sophomore. He played atypical as a sophomore. He did some things that sophomores you don't see them, not just talent wise, but mentally. And that first game that he played in, I think he set our completion record. So he's handled those tough situations, and I think he's continued to grow mechanically. He spent a lot of time in from where he was as a sophomore to where he is now. His mechanics have improved, and his knowledge of the game is just continues to improve and continues to grow. And he's when we watched tape today, he already was talking about different things that he had watched on tape, and relaying it or putting it into some of the things that we've already done or how some other teams have reacted to us. So he, as far as that football knowledge and those things, he's ahead of the game as far as most people are concerned.
A lot of skilled players lost to graduation last year. Klein comes back to help lead this senior class. That really, there's only about 7 kids in this senior class. A lot of these kids have stepped into roles they're not familiar with. Talk about their leadership this year.
Yeah, I mean, we came into the season, we didn't have anyone who had really caught a varsity pass from Austin or had really taken a varsity handoff from Austin. And, we had on offense, we had Austin and, two linemen back. And so we were really, really, really starting over on both sides of the ball. On defense, we had Kane Curran and Hayden Beabout back. So we had 9 new starters over there. And we had a couple. Micah Jones was unable to play this year because of an injury. A senior who we were hoping to lead on, and so these guys have grown. We were just unsure. You don't know what's going to happen on a Friday night. They were successful as younger players, but they hadn't played on Friday night, so we just didn't know how they would respond. And when you get out there on a Friday night, like I said, it's completely different. So they've done a great job in that, and really maturing. I look at a kid like Nick Rawson as our center, who was taking over for Zane McCoy, who was a 3-year starter who's playing at Wheeling University now and had big shoes to fill. And Nick did just such a tremendous job and has exceeded all expectations at center. And so those guys have definitely grown and helped lead. And like I said, there's not a lot of them, so um, you know getting us to where we are now, a big tribute to them.
Your third trip to the playoffs in a row gets you a trip to Streetsboro, 9-win on the season. Talk about this offense that you're going to face up there come Friday night.
Yeah, Streetsboro, their coach has been there for I think about the same number of years as I've been here, and they've had a lot of talent go through there, and they are they'll spread it out, but really they spread it out to run it. Number 7, their quarterback, not a big kid, but very athletic and really tough, a really good wrestler. He's super tough and very, very athletic, likes to run it. And then number 2, they like to get him a ball a lot of different ways. A little reminiscent of how we used Caleb White last year and how we kind of used Brock Severs this year. Put him in they'll put him in the slot, motion him for jet and put him in the backfield, and they just move him around. But he's a guy that's we definitely have to stop 2 and 7 if we're going to be successful. And then number 9, nice tall wide receiver, tight end. They do a lot of different things. They're going to give us a ton of formations. Not a ton of plays, but I guess similar in philosophy to us. They're going to try to outflank us and give us unbalanced and condensed spread stuff, and just try to get you off balance and try to find that mismatch and create an extra gap and try to get the run game going that way.
Last question, real quick. How's 2 long bus rides this year prepare you for another long bus trip to Streetsboro?
I think now, it's just it's the kids are used to it. We went down to Cambridge, which was we were on the bus for a little over 2 hours down there on a school bus. And then Union Local was about an hour and 35, hour and 40 minutes. So this is only about an hour and 5 minutes. So this is a short one. So I think we're prepared to handle that, early on. We just, last year we had 9 home games. So with the playoffs, so we weren't used to traveling a whole lot last year. So yeah, we've become used to being on the road a little bit more this year.
Well, I appreciate your time, Coach. Good luck Friday night at Streetsboro.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.